Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to a beautiful brand new day and the first day of the rest of your life, right? It's a brand new day, and I'm so glad to have you here with me this morning. Good morning, Jacqueline and Rob and Katie. Wonderful. Mary Ann, it's good to have you all here with me. Thank you so much for being present and for helping to make this a beautiful day for me as well. For those of you that are listening right now, if you would do me the courtesy of liking and sharing the show, that would be fantastic. And I am going to do the same at this moment. So here I go, watching me do my work. All right. Fantastic. And one more time. Here we go. All right. Good morning, Nellie. Good to see you in the house. It's good to have you on this side of the pond. I could feel all of your wonderful energy floating down to this part of the state while you were here. So we could feel your presence, Nellie. It was good to have you here on this side of the pond. Good morning, Rochelle. Oh my goodness, look at everybody. Hey, Meg and Katie. Good morning, Nancy. Just taking a look to see who all is here in the chat room. Good to have you here. Beautiful. All right. So everybody, as we are getting ready to begin this show, I love that. Homework done, she says. That's fantastic. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. Good morning, everybody. Boy, last night I started up with yoga again, and my husband and I and my daughter Elise decided we were going to pick up yoga again. It's that time of the year where we're going inward and taking care of the interior castle. That's the time of Scorpio, of autumn. And one of my favorite ways to get in touch with what is going on the interior is yoga. And it was Elise's first experience with yoga, and a wonderful teacher, Liz, brand new teacher that we have. And it was just a great experience. Get those chakras open wide and balanced and settled in. And so this morning, I'm going to invite you all to take a deep breath in with me, in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Just settle into your physical body, this wonderful vehicle that we designed and created so that we could have this experience, this human experience on the earth plane. And breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Taking a moment to be consciously aware of your physical body. To feel your physical body. To be in the presence of the physical body. Feels good. Good morning, Nick. I did have to stop myself from saying out through the nose. You're right, in yoga, it's in through the nose, out through the nose. For me, it's in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Two different ways of thinking about the breath. The Coptic way that I was taught, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or the yogic, in through the nose, out through the nose. And some people have a problem breathing out of their nose. So if you're one of those people that has issues breathing in and out, it's okay to breathe in and out, whatever way best suits your body. I think that that's an important thing to remember, is each and every one of us has this body, and we inhabit this body, right? This beautiful flesh and bones that we all have. And breathing is essential. Taking a deep breath, exhaling fully, becoming centered. So good morning. Welcome to the Mystic's Heart. Welcome to your Mystic's Heart. And I saw from your comment, Nick, that you're on break. So I'm going to draw a message for you very quickly because I know that you're on break at work. So Nick. And then we'll draw a group card. Nick, the Thunderbird card from the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck. The Thunderbird represents staying on our path. And so this card for you represents that message, Nick. Stay on your path. Despite the winds of opposition, self-doubt, or the temptation to just give up, sometimes we just feel like, I'm just giving up. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. The Thunderbird comes along and says, hold up a minute. Stay on your path. Stay true to your path. Stay the course. We don't always understand what's going on in any given minute. And in our humanness with our emotions and all of that good sort of thing that we came here to experience, sometimes we just want to say nuts to the whole thing. Thunderbird is saying, Nick, stay on your path. Hold fast. Despite any winds of opposition, all right. Good morning, Julie. Good to see you in the house. Good, Katie. I'm glad that you're relaxed. It's good to breathe. When all else fails, just breathe. All right. So I'm going to draw a group card this morning from these inspirational cards known as the Mystic's Heart Empowerment decks, all 4 decks of 33. And so I just allow Spirit to move me, intuition to guide me. And oh, you're welcome, Nick. He's saying, thanks, Denise. I needed that today. Nick and I go back many years, as does Nick's wife and I, back to high school. And good stuff, good people, beautiful people. Absolutely adored his mom, he and Angie, our brother and sister. And Dolly was their mother, is their mother in spirit now. Just a beautiful family. The entire family is just exquisite. Okay, everybody. I am drawing a card for all of us. So whether you are tuning in with me right now in this very moment, or maybe you're catching the archive because you were working or you were busy, you had other things going on, the card that I have drawn for all of us today from the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck is this, the Firebird. The Firebird. The Firebird mythology comes to us from ancient Greece, and the Firebird message, when we narrow it right down, because really the mythology of the Firebird is expansive, it's huge. But when we narrow it right down, the Firebird says to us, don't be afraid, be alive. Be alive, don't be afraid. I love that message. Do not be afraid, be alive. The Firebird reminds us that we are immortal, that we are here for a very short time here on this earth plane, a very short time. The Firebird reminds us of that. You're only here for a short while. Don't be afraid, be alive, live your life fully. I sure will, Rob. Absolutely. Good morning, Janice. So everybody, don't be afraid, be alive, get out there, shine your light, be alive. That reminds me, Grand Rapids Water Protectors, Monday, we are all being called to Riverside Park here in Grand Rapids, Michigan for a water ceremony. Yeah, so if you're thinking, what is that? What's that about? If you go to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, I have posted it there. Yours truly will be there. And it's all about keeping the water safe, right? got a whole lot of issues with water going on here in Michigan, not only in Flint, Michigan, but now in Rockford, Michigan, which is where I lived for 20 years. The pollution in the water is such that now people are having filtration systems installed. It seems as that our friends at Wolverine Worldwide, yes, the Hush Puppy shoe folks, polluted vast amounts of water. And so there are elevated, apparently, cases of illness and disease and polluted water where I once lived. And water's important, right? Water is life. We need water to live. So don't be afraid, be alive, get out there. Let's talk about what it is you're passionate about. If you're passionate about clean water, if you're passionate about your family, if you're passionate about Mother Earth, raise your voice. Raise your voice, shine your light. Shine your light. We can no longer just be quiet and figure somebody else is going to do all the heavy lifting. We're being called to do some of the heavy lifting together, not alone, together. Corporate greed, my friend. You got it, Nick. Yes, so it's amazing what is being revealed at this time in beautiful Rockford, Michigan. And the schools that are being affected, drinking water goes to schools and businesses and homes. And each one of us needs to be responsible. And sometimes we all have to lift our voices together. So I will be joining the Grand Rapids Water Protectors on Monday. And there we go. All right, we're going to begin today. Rob, you are the first card up. Spirit, so says my intuition and spirit. And so, Rob, I love this card. It's the Scarab from the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck. The Scarab, of course, is the transformer. This is a time of transformation for you. And the Scarab says to you, Rob, celebrate your life. Celebrate your journey. Celebrate the transformation. Celebrate the transformation. This is a beautiful time in your life. Yes. Celebrate that. Celebrate the changes. Celebrate what was. Celebrate what is. Yeah. And be grateful for where you're going. It's pretty spectacular, isn't it? This whole life is a spectacular thing. Yeah. Morning, CJ. Yeah. And Meg is saying she also has a filtration system in her home. Oh, due to a Teflon pan company dumping their waste that is seeping into our town and well water. Yes. It's not just Standing Rock, everybody. It's where are you and what do you believe in? What are you passionate about? Speak up. Speak up. Call your Congress people. Change your life. Be the change you wish to see in the world, as Mr. Gandhi once said. Raise your voice. I've clearly never had a problem with, last night Todd and I were talking about me being an activist. I always have been. Ever since I was a little girl. And at 8 and 9 years old, I was already organizing neighborhood cleanups. Yeah, 8, 9 years old, already organizing neighborhood cleanups with all the other kids. So it's never too late to be an organizer or a participator, right? Don't be afraid, be alive. That's the message of the Firebird. What's the worst that can happen, right? All right, Meg. Geez, Meg, it was good already chatting with you this morning. Bright and early, I had a chiropractic kinesiology appointment with Dr. John Rossner. He is a fantastic chiropractor kinesiologist here in Grand Rapids. And on my way home, I was already getting messages from Meg about some pretty cool stuff. So, Meg, if you want to mention in the thread where you're teaching, for those that may be tuning in from your area on the East Coast in the Hampshire way, that'd be great. Meg, this card is for you. It's the Yeti card. I love the Yeti. I love the Bumble. Well, it all started out with, and I know that you kids of the 60s and 70s in particular can understand this. It all started out with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer show. Remember the Bumble? I love the Bumble. And Yukon Cornelius, remember that? I love the Bumble. And that's really where I fell in love first and foremost with the Yeti. In fact, during the holidays here, I have a really huge furry Bumble that lights up that I have in my home, and a little Yukon Cornelius. Yeah, I really am a child at heart. Anyway, Meg. Bumble from Rudolph. Yeah, the Bumble from Rudolph. Love the Bumble. Little sweetheart. Remember he had to have his teeth pulled out? Yeah, by the dentist. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a whole other show, isn't it? But Meg, the Yeti card is here for you, my friend. And the Yeti card says this. It's lonely at the top. It can be really, really lonely at the top, and that's okay. Sometimes we can feel all alone when we're not having human companionship, when we're doing our day-to-day thing. Sometimes the ascension process can bring us to a place of solitude, of being solitary. We're going to talk about that this Thursday night on the Mystery School show. Me, Carl, and Ortrud Franklin, Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. We're going to be talking about the ascension process, the spiritual ascension process. And part of that does deal with the fact that sometimes we are feeling very lonely because there are so many changes that can happen in our lives with our successes, with our spiritual journey, with changes, with transformations. I was just talking to Rob about. And the Yeti, the Bumble, reminds us that we are never, ever, ever alone. Spirit is always with us. Creator is always with us. Our soul is always present, even when we feel alone or lonely. So, Meg, my love, it can be lonely at the top, and that's okay. Just remember, not everybody can reach the summit of Mount McKinley. Some people can be happy at base camp. Others maybe can make it to K2 or K3. Enjoy being at the top of your game. You're not alone. All right, Angie, you beautiful thing. All right. So why do we get together every Tuesday morning anyway? Well, we get together because it's sacred space. Candles are lit here in my sacred space, right? Space is set. Nick is saying, and I love Burl Ives, the talking snowman. Oh my goodness, so does my son. My son Dane is the biggest Burl Ives fan. It is not Christmas unless he hears silver and gold. Right? He loves Burl Ives. That CD I have is so old. And every year when Dane gets here, I play Burl Ives. Traditions being what they are. Okay, Angie. This one is, good morning, Judy. Angie, it's the fire dragon. The fire dragon. The fire dragon says, welcome to the mystery school. What does that mean? The fires of initiation that each and every one of us passes through during the course of this human experience hopefully helps us gain wisdom from the knowledge. Right? All of a sudden we have insights that become our knowledge. And when we act upon our knowledge and we walk with that knowledge, all of a sudden it becomes our wisdom. And I happen to believe that usually the way that we gain wisdom are through the trials, sometimes the fires, the small deaths without dying, the transformative times in our lives. So, Angie, everything that you have walked through recently, I know that you see the higher wisdom teachings. I know that you do. Allow the knowledge that you've gained to become your wisdom. Welcome to the Mystery School. The Mystery School is where we begin to see the allegories, right? The parables. Meg and I were talking about allegories and parables in the Bible this morning. She brought a question to me. And those with eyes to see, those with a heart to feel, or ears to hear, we begin to see the deeper teachings, the wisdom teachings, the mystery teachings within the teachings. So allow that to be your course, Angie. Yeah. So nice to be able to, oh yes, this is Claudia Nielsen's rendition. I'll move over so you can see more of it, everybody. Isn't it beautiful? You can see my horses in the background. I'll just move this here for a moment. You can see heaven over the teepee, right? You can see the white buffalo over this way. Everything's reversed here in the studio. Yeah, Claudia Nielsen. It's an entire wall of the Black Hills. Spectacular. Okay, Marianne. Marianne Malika. This one is for you, my friend Marianne down there in Florida. Oh. From the Fire Dragon to the White Eagle. Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck. The White Eagle. You're welcome, Angie. You are so welcome. Love Angie. The White Eagle comes to us, of course, from Atlantis. Hey, Cindy Lynn. The White Eagle represents the star teachings, the teachings of the stars from the star nations. Ancient teachings are being revealed to you at this time. Marianne, pay attention. If I were you, I would do a little bit of meditating and contemplating under the night sky. I know you love being at the ocean. If I were you, I would go to the ocean and allow the vastness of the cosmos to speak to you, Marianne. Right. Go into meditation, contemplation with the stars. The stars are out during the daytime as well. They're not out just during the evening. We forget that in our humanness sometimes, or at least I do. I focus mostly on the large star. That would be the sun, that we can all see. Sometimes we can see the moon during the day. Once in a while, we'll get a glimpse of the stars, depending on the season or what's going on in the sky. But wisdom teachings are being revealed to you at this time from the ancients, the star ancestors. The Greeks and the Atlanteans and of course, the Egyptians knew a whole lot about that. So do we, if we pay attention to it. Yes. Nellie. Wonderful Nellie. Nellie. Oh, the Hippogriff from the Spirit of Mythology Empowerment deck is here for you. Hippogriff. The Hippogriff comes to us from Greece, and it represents chivalry. Chivalry. And this is a really deep teaching, frankly. And one that I need to read every so often. Right. Do not allow your dreams to die. Do not allow your dreams to die. How does that happen? Well, there are a variety of ways that our dreams can begin to rescind or fade away, or sometimes die altogether. This is what the Hippogriff has to say about that. Rather than continue to rescue others, perhaps it is time to rescue yourself. Your hopes, your dreams, your passions, and your peace of mind, Nellie, are every bit as important as it is for those around you. Remember that. Nourish your dreams. Do not allow your dreams to die. Good morning, Brenda Westeen. So for those of you that know that Kelly Spencer, AKA at one time Kelly Holt, and I were best friends in high school in Minnesota, Brenda was one of our BFFs as well. And so it's really awesome to have her in the chat room today. Brenda's just fantastic. Oh, thank you for that, Barb. I appreciate that. I love doing this show on Tuesday mornings. It is so, there it is. I love it. I love being with you all. Yeah, I really do. All right. Okay, Julie Hedges. Julie Hedges, this one is for you. Julie, the author of The Tarot Journey. You're welcome, Nellie. Yeah, sometimes we can be so busy helping everybody else, we don't even help ourselves. All right, Julie. Oh, it's a beautiful card from the Totems Empowerment deck. It's Iktomi, Grandmother Spider. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, thank you, Cindy Lynn. Grandmother Spider. Grandmother Spider appears when our life is being rewoven. When there's a weave that's being rewoven or added to, or maybe some strings being pulled away. This is a time of great reweaving in your life, Julie. Enjoy the weave, the tapestry that you've created, and be open to the way in which the weave is now being added to, perfected. Yeah, a reweave. I love that. Grandmother Spider. Allow the weave, embrace the weave and the reweaving. Sometimes we have to unweave some stuff in order for the new weave to take over, right? We do. Sometimes we just have to reweave. My company, The Temple Within, has been in existence for almost 18 years now. 18 years now. That's a long time to be in business. And I love everything that I do at The Temple Within. And my partnership with, of course, Mr. Fix, Hearth Productions. So when Hearth Productions and The Temple Within get together, what do we have? The birth of the mystic's heart. So that is our collaboration together. David and I are going to start doing some shows together on Be Live, by the way, through The Temple Within, beginning this Thursday evening at 7, actually. And as we reweave and we refine the weave, you know, for 18 years, I've had the same website person, the same person that's done all of the graphic design for everything that I've done. And this week was the week that I got a hold of her, Wendy Mersman at Moon Designs. She's an amazing graphics artist. If you've loved all of my books and things, you know what she's capable of. My website, The Temple Within. And, you know, I got in touch with her and I said, thank you for everything that you've done, for all that we've collaborated on. And now this season is coming to a close. The season has come to a close. And so sometimes in the reweaving, we have to unweave. And so we've had a wonderful conversation about our 18 years of work together and how my work is now very different. Not very different, but it is different. It's part of the weave. We can't get so caught up in the same old weave that we can't be open to the reweave. So Wendy, if you happen to be listening, thank you for all that you've done in collaboration with The Temple Within. They're at Moon Designs. MyTempleWithin.com website will be going down December 1st, and I will be exclusively found at DeniseIwana.com. Yeah. All right. Oh, good morning, Julie. Yeah, that's right. Got to be open to change and going with flow. Got to do it. And when a season is done, a season is done. Some seasons are very small, some last a lifetime. But we have to honor. We have to honor. All right, Cindy Lynn. Shuffle, shuffle. All right. Okay. The mountain lion. The mountain lion from the Totem Animals deck is here for you, Cindy Lynn. The mountain lion says, I know who I am, and I am comfortable with who I am. Walk that way. That's the message for you, Cindy Lynn. You know who you are. Be who you are. Walk that way. Shine that light. Be confident in who you are, right? I love the mantra on this card. The mantra says, I know who I am. I walk firmly along my path. It doesn't say I waffle along my path. It says, I know who I am, and I walk firmly along my path. Isn't that marvelous? Walk firmly. This is the season of Scorpio, Scorpio. Walk firmly. You know who you are. Sometimes, isn't it amazing how we can, all of a sudden, we are not even who we are? And we think, I'm speaking personally, where did I go? Where did she go? Where did she go? When did she lose confidence in who she is? And I have to sit a minute and I have to be with that. And where was that drained? Who pulled that from me? Who did I allow to take that from me? Well, I'm taking it back. I'll have that back, please. Sometimes we have to do our own soul retrieval. Walk along your path with confidence, my love. Nancy Morgan. Nancy, this one is for you. This one is for you. Oh, this is a good one. The unicorn. It's the unicorn, Nancy. Yeah. The unicorn represents the inner light, the light within. Each and every one of us has this amazing divine light, the source of creation in the indwelling, as some say, the indwelling of the creator, the temple within, I call it. And the message of the unicorn is this, Nancy: let your light shine. Let your light shine. Darkness prevails where the light is not fully present. This is the card that reminds me of, you hear me say it all the time, everybody. Sometimes the brightest lights are called into the darkest places, not as a punishment, not as a, oh, woe is me, for us to, take up residence on our pity pot. Sometimes we are called into the darkest places because only our light will do. So the message for you, my love, is shine your light. The world needs it. We need it. Shine your light beautifully, gently, succinctly. Hey, Polly Joe. Polly Joe is always up at the 11 a.m. hour. Here at Star Nations. I love Polly Joe. Got to see her last month, her and Meg. That was a happy time. Happy, happy time. It's always a fabulous show. All right, Brenda. Brenda Westeen. Oh, this one's for you, Brenda. It's the Wolverine. My husband is a University of Michigan graduate, so we're kind of Wolverine fans in that way around this household. The Wolverine. The Wolverine says, know when to fight, know when to engage, know when to step back. And the Wolverine says, check your boundaries, check your borders. Are your boundaries strong? Are your boundaries weak? Do you need to refortify them? Do you need to reestablish your boundaries with people, with yourself, with situations? The Wolverine says, check your boundaries, make sure they're healthy and whole, and know when to engage in controversy, and know when to stand back as the peaceful warrior. The Wolverine card is the card of the peaceful warrior. Peaceful warrior. So there you have it, Brenda. It's about checking your boundaries, making sure that they are intact. Nikki Jorgensen. Nikki Jorgensen. It's the Griffin. It's the Griffin. The Griffin says this to you, Nikki, up there at the Heartful Arts Studio. Hey, Lady Hawk. The Griffin says this: be brave. Be brave. This is a time to be bold and to be brave, Nikki. And I'm going to leave it there because I'm not certain what's going on. But be brave. Stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. I'm just going to leave it there, my friend. Be brave, be bold. Brenda is saying, fits me to a T. Thank you, Denise. You're welcome, sweetie. It is so good to see you in the house, Brenda. How fun. A wonderful blast from the past. Awesome. By the way, you look just like you did in high school and junior high. Just wanted to say that. Of course, Holly Hagan. You betcha. Okay, Jacqueline. Jacqueline Coster. Here's another beaut. The Phoenix. Whenever the Phoenix card comes up, what it reminds me of is this. Sometimes, boy, we are just brought right down to the ashes, are we not? Hold on, everybody, just a second here. I've been reminded to please post my website. Now that I am taking down the Temple Within website. There it is, DeniseIwana.com. There we go. So yes, sometimes in life, we're called to rise up out of the ashes. Rise up out of the ashes, Jacqueline. And start all over again. And I'm not saying like the house burned down and start all over again, but what I'm saying is in starting all over again, we have phases in our life. Who I was at 17 isn't exactly who I am at 54. Who I am today isn't exactly who I was yesterday. So sometimes the process of rising up means rising up out of our own thoughts about who we are, who we wish we were, who we've been told to be. I will love you if. I will be your friend if. The Phoenix says, rise up out of that and be yourself. Be you. That's all you came here to be, is you. So rise up out of self-doubt, self-persecution, past mistakes. Rise up and shine on. Nikki. I have to sit with this for a bit. That's good. Sometimes we just have to sit with some things. This morning, I had a long conversation with my sister, Barbara Dull Knife, about a whole lot of things, frankly. We all over the gamut, and talking about sometimes how we have to sit with things and pray about things and be with things so that we can really fully understand what it is that Creator is trying to tell us at any given time. Yeah, so sit with that, Jacqueline, what we're talking about, rising up. Good morning, Margaret. Hey, Nicole Werner. Judy, this one is for you. Shuffling. Some of you wonder, who is it that takes your photo on Facebook? Some of those Facebook photos with your horse and stuff. Who does that? Who did that? Well, that would be Nicole Werner. She's an extraordinary photographer and artist. And she's the woman responsible for the photos in my new book, my new series of books. And yeah. Okay. Judy. The Archangel Azrael, the angel of Scorpio. When Azrael's name comes up, the message is this: pay attention to your intuition. We should all be paying attention to our intuition anyway, because our gut instinct, particularly when it's in alignment with the mind, is usually spot on, even about stuff we don't want it to be spot on about. So Judy, pay attention to your intuition. And more than that, when Azrael shows up at any given time, the message is also this. It's time for you to sit in meditation, in contemplation, just being with spirit. You're being called to that. Scorpio is known for going within. This is the season of Scorpio. It's about going within and carving out time every day, Judy. And maybe you're already doing that, and this is a congratulations, you're doing great. I don't know. But Spirit is saying, spend a bit with us every day. Yes. I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah. Oh, good, Jacqueline. I'm glad. That's right. Rise and shine, baby girl. Rise and shine. Hey, Barbie. It was good to see you at the women's group last week. We did some journeying together. Some wonderful journey work together, us ladies. All right. Marianne Haynes. This one is for you. All right. I'm going to shuffle up. Here's me shuffling. How do I shuffle? Well, there isn't much magical about this. I just shuffle. And sometimes a card falls out. I'll be right back. In this case, the Kokopelli fell out for Mary Ann. The Kokopelli is, of course, Native American legend and lore, mythology. And when the Kokopelli arrives, the message is this. This is a fertile time in your life. So, when we are in the midst of a very fertile time in our lives, the best prayer that we can offer is a prayer of gratitude each and every day. And here's how my prayer of gratitude is every day. Every day. Yeah, I love the jumping cards too. Boy, when they fly out, they really fly out. Here's how my gratitude prayer goes. Holy Mother, Divine Father, please guide me this day. In your infinite wisdom and endless compassion, please keep me on my true soul's path. Thank you for the abundance in my life, and thank you for the abundance that continually flows into my life. I say that every day of my life without fail. I think probably for the past 20 years, that's part of my prayer every day. Thank you. So this is a fertile time in your life. Welcome the abundance that is coming to you. And abundance is defined differently by different people. It just is. So what is abundance to me may not be to you. That's between you and Creator. But this is heralding a beautifully fertile time in your life. All right. Hello, Stella. It's good to see you this morning. Barbie's mom. I just love her. All right. Here we go. This one is for Tracy Civic. Tracy. It's the water dragon. Isn't that beautiful? David Fix's artistry is exquisite. The water dragon represents water magic and insight. So Tracy, what the dragon would say to you is your sixth sense is very heightened at this time, which means pay attention, of course, to your intuition. It also means pay close attention and nurture your sensitivities. Because this is the time of the year when the veil is very, very thin, everyone. In other words, the region between physical and non-physicality is so minuscule for everybody, not just those of us that are clairvoyants or mediums. We must take really good care of ourselves this time of the year, of our sensitivities. What are you listening to on the radio? What are you watching on TV? What are you absorbing into your household with regard to what people are saying? Is there a lot of arguing? You know what I'm saying? So at this time of the year, we must, each and every one of us, nurture our sensitivities. And especially true for you right now, Tracy Civic. Especially true for you right now. Take care of yourself. Hello, Julia. Guidance in business. Well, we'll see. We'll get to that. That's a great question. All right, Margaret. Shuffle, shuffle. It is the Lamassu, Margaret Spooner. The Lamassu is the gatekeeper. And the Lamassu says solid boundaries are required at this time. Healthy, solid boundaries with others, with your own thoughts, with what you're feeding yourself. What are you bringing into your body, your physical body, your spiritual, mental, emotional bodies? The message is healthy boundaries are required at this time. And maybe it's boundaries with other people. Sometimes we have to disengage. We have to disengage from the drama of other people. Just disengage. There you go. Julie. This one is for you, Julie. Julie Kitchen. Oh, it's the mermaid. I'm going to start over here with the mermaid and give it some visual effects. Because I can. The mermaid, Julie, is a beautiful card. She represents the divine feminine. The mermaid says, honor your feminine nature. Honor your feminine nature. Maybe that means to do a little bit of body movement, right? Moving your body, your femininity. Maybe it's about nurturing your femininity. Maybe it's about paying attention to your passion. Where is your passion? Did you let your passion die? Where did it go? Maybe it's time to rekindle your passion or to keep nurturing your passion. But the mermaid's message is always this. Honor your feminine nature, intuition, passion, sexuality, body movement, giving birth to, right? We give birth to more than just babies, right? You're welcome, Margaret. All right, Elise Miller. Elise Miller, this one is for you. And as you've been going through the chemotherapy, right, we're holding you in love and light as you are going through this time of treatments. Maybe it isn't chemotherapy. Is it radiation? Not quite certain. But we are holding you in love and light. This message is for you. Shuffle, shuffle. It's the Sun Face Kachina. Love this card. It's a brilliant card. And of course, it is mythology from Native North America. And Elise, the message of this card, of the Sun Face Kachina, is this: stand in the light. Hold your light. Hold your light. Even when you feel like the treatments are becoming too much, the thought of having to go to treatment is too much, focus on your inner light. Focus on the heavenly lights, on the starlight, Creator's light. Focus on the light. Even as you are going through your treatments, breathe in the light. Let the light radiate throughout your body, right out of your pores, through your skin. Honor your divine light. Hold that light. Hold that light and know that we are all holding you in healing prayers. Hold the light. Breathe in the light. Be the light. Honor your light within. Honor your light within. Years ago, I used to take my Aunt Mary Lou to her radiation treatments. Before I would go to work at the newspaper, I would drive her to the hospital for her radiation treatments. And we would talk about the visual that she would hold while she was undergoing those treatments. The visual of the Sacred Heart. Right. I hope that helps, Elise. Mary Zarowitz, this one is for you. It's the hawk. is the hawk. Cheta, we say in the Lakota language, Cheta Oyate, which means the hawk nation. The hawk nation. And the message is this: I see things with great clarity. With great clarity. I have nothing to fear. This is a card of fearlessness. Have a great day, Brenda. Thank you for stopping in. Have a beautiful day at work. Be fearless. You have nothing to fear, Mary. Fear not. Fear not. Lady Hawk. Catherine Harrison, Lady Hawk. This one is for you. Oh. It's Cleopatra from the Mysteries of Ancient Egypt Empowerment deck. This is a really good card. Doesn't get pulled very often, actually. The mantra for this card is this: I stand firm in allowing only life-giving people and situations into my life. This is a card of victory, but the onus of the message is standing firm in only allowing life-giving people and situations into your life. It's about being a wise woman. Cleopatra spoke, 9 different languages? 9 separate languages. And by all accounts, historical accounts, she was a superb leader. A superb leader, Cleopatra, or as they say in Egypt, Cleopatra. Right? Only allow life-affirming and life-bringing people and situations into your life. Do not allow them to steal your life or your light. There you go. So says Cleopatra. She was one kick-ass broad, truly. Okay, Rochelle. Rochelle, boy, this is a card that doesn't get drawn very often either. This is the card of Loch Ness. I've been to Loch Ness. Loch Ness is absolutely exquisite. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lady Hawk. So Rochelle, when Loch Ness shows up, or Nessie shows up from Scotland, the message that she brings with her is, Rochelle, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to them. Journal them, write them down, sit with them, be with them, allow them to unfold with their meaning. Sometimes we can't understand a dream right away. Sometimes we do have to just sit with a dream to understand the fullness of it. Yeah. Pay attention to your dreams, Rochelle. And that also means the dreams that you have for your life. Yes. What do you dream about in your having in your life? Carla Joe. Carla Joe, our eclectic pagan here at Star Nations. Love this card. This is a good one. The Swan Maiden from Scandinavia. The Swan Maiden. The Swan Maiden says, CJ, you are divinely protected. You are divinely protected at this time. You know, you have been through a lot of hard-won battles. You have. You've been through some battles. You've been through some fires. Swan Maiden says, you are divinely protected, you warrior of light, you. You are a warrior of light, and you are divinely protected, CJ. Sonia. This one is for you, Sonia. All right. The Archangel Barbiel from the Mystic Angels. This is the angel of Libra. Barbiel is calling you into meditation and contemplation time, Sonia. Barbiel appears when our life is in a state of disharmony. Things are no longer harmonic. The harmony is gone. Barbiel says, invite me into your meditations. Invite me to be with you so that we can restore harmony and balance. Yeah. Polly Joe. Polly Joe, this one is for you. Oh, it is the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is calling you outdoors, Polly Joe, to commune with Mother Nature, with Grandmother Earth, and to be with and upon her. Grandmother Earth is a superb, superb angelic being in and of her own right. And she's calling you to go outside, to sit with her for a spell, to let her nurture you, release anything to her that you no longer need. I would also say that to you as well, Sonia, to go outside, hug some trees, lay on the ground, and let Grandmother Earth do her work with you. Yeah, I know, CJ. It is sometimes hard to remember. Sure is. Barbie Cornell. This one is for you. It is the hippocamp. Love the hippocamp. When the hippocamp appears, the hippocamp says, roll with the flow, go with the flow, roll with the tide. Roll with the tide. This is not a time to upset the apple cart. This is a time to go with the flow, Barbie. Just go with the flow. It's not always easy to do, I know. Ride with the tide, baby. All right, Marilyn Lewis. This one is for you, Marilyn. It's the eagle. Wamblioyate. Wamblioyate. Yes, it's about soaring above, flying above the fray, flying above the fray, not getting enmeshed in the drama. It's about disengaging and soaring above to see things from greater heights or greater awareness. It's about disengaging and floating above, flying above, seeing things from the higher perspective. And I will be announcing those, and those will be posted. Here is the new calendar, by the way, that you all helped David and I to create. It's the 2018 Mystics Heart Calendar. It's quite spectacular. And so those, the names of the winners will be posted on my page, The Mystics Heart. The Mystics Heart. Oh, good for you, Sonia. Good for you, Sonia. It is, yeah, sometimes we just have to slow down and pray about it. What do we do about that? Those that are entrusted to our care. Yeah. So slow down and invite Barbielle to be there with you, my friend. Yes. You're welcome. Yeah, the calendar is beautiful. And all the proceeds are going to Gathering Thunder Foundation. So most of them are sold out, I will tell you. There are maybe only a half a dozen left up at the school. And so I did get a couple of them. And so those will be gifted today to 2 of you and mailed out. And if you go to the Mystics Heart page, that is where that will be announced. So very good. All right, who have I missed here while I've been rolling and scrolling and talking and chatting? Please let me know. Please let me know if you would like to have a card. If I manage to forget as I bump my gums. Nicole Werner, this one is for you. The Archangel Saint Uriel. Uriel, love that. Uriel says this: I forgive myself and others by forever giving love. I love my perfect imperfection. Did you hear that? I love my perfect imperfection. It also says, Nicole, you're back to the shadow, face to the sun. Keep facing the sun, Nicole. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Back to the shadows, face to the sun. Just keep going. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. Here we go. Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen. Tut Ankh Amun. King Tut. A.K.A. King Tut. You have a great day too, Rochelle. King Tut says this: when the mask comes off, true beauty is revealed. Human reality can provide us with many reasons to hide who we truly are behind facades and disguises. Society and familial demands or expectations can have the power to render us as fearful masqueraders. This is a card of taking off all the masks, Mary Ellen. Just be you. Anything that has hidden you from the sun, it's time to let that go and shine who you truly are. Who you truly are. Just shine. Molly, this one is for you. It's the Thriae. The Thriae says this: pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition at this time. Your intuition is heightened at this time, Molly. I have a feeling that you're a very intuitive woman 24/7 anyway. Pay attention to your gut, to your intuition, what your heart is telling you. Pay attention, particularly at this time of the year. Yes. Trust what it is that you know, and don't let others pull you into self-doubt. Yes. All right. Oh, okay. Elise is saying treatments are laser UV rays, not liking the loss of my hair. Well, bless your heart, Elise. We are all holding you in love light. We're holding you in love light as you're going through the treatments. An interesting UV light, and the card that you got was the sun face Kachina. Okay, so the inner light, bringing that out, the divine light. Excellent. Julia. The Archangel Asmodel. Asmodel from the Mystic Angels. Asmodel is a reminding angel that says, remember, all things happen in divine timing. Divine timing. Asmodel says, be patient. Everything happens for a reason, and everything happens in divine timing. Asmodel reminds us to live in the now. Not 5 minutes ago, or what am I going to do 10 years from now? But Asmodel says, be present in the now. Everything happens in divine timing. I love that card myself because I need to be reminded of that. You're welcome, Molly. All right, Jocelyn. Oh, Jocelyn. The Archangel Saint Raphael. Raphael. Peace is within me. I am at peace, says Raphael. This is the angel of healers and those being healed. And Raphael is asking you to sit a spell in its energy, in his energy. Angels are neither he nor she, they're both, but sometimes they present themselves to us more feminine aspect or more masculine aspect, just as we all do. Right? We all have a feminine aspect, we all have male aspects. Some women display more male attributes than female. You know what I'm saying. And the same is true with the teachings of the angels. So Raphael is calling you to meditation time and healing time. Whatever needs to be healed, whatever needs to be let go of at this time, Jocelyn, Raphael is here to help you with that. I love the fact that we have these magnificent angels that are with us each and every day. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Holly. Holly. This one is for you. Oh, hold on. All right. You got to love it when they fall out all over the place. Holly, the Archangel Salaphiel. Oh, I love this card. The Archangel Salaphiel joyfully reminds you, Holly, that every thought that you think Every word that you speak becomes a sacred prayer in the universal web of interconnectedness. As the light angel of prayer, Salafiel thanks you for those times that you have made prayers on behalf of another, and for those times, Holly, that you have been the answer to someone's prayer. I love that. You, your life, and your purpose as a light bearer are a prayer in expression upon the earth plane. And your daily mantra, Holly, is this: my thoughts are prayers. Let them be loving and kind. Beautiful. Connie Vaughter. Connie, the host of Spiritual Mysteries of Life. Oh, it's the otter card. We know what that means, Connie. Spirit is saying, come play. Come out and play. Be playful. Let your inner child come out. Time for you to play. If you have not been playing recently, there will be no more of that. Spirit is saying, come play. Come laugh. Come have joy. Right? We were born to have a life of joy, not always just drudgery and work and all of that. Play, play, play. That's right, Meg. It's important to play. This one is for Holly's mother, also Mary Ellen. Okay. This is the Archangel Kamael, the angel of Aries. The mantra of this particular card is this: I am supported by the universe. Sometimes we can forget that. We think that we're doing it all on our own. We're supported by the universe. Be confident in who you are and your own abilities to help heal your life, to be joyful in your life, to be confident in who you are as a woman. This wonderful angel of Aries is always saying to us, be confident in who you are. Who are you now? Celebrate who you are now. Celebrate your life. Celebrate this journey. You're a powerful, beautiful, spiritual being. Own it. Yeah, that's right. Janice Francisco. All right. It is the angel Yehudia. I love this card. Yehudia is, of course, associated with the Great Pyramid at Giza. I'm just going to read this to you, Jan. The angel Yehudia is here to help you celebrate your life. This splendid angel of light wishes you to know how very much your life impacts others. Your service to the light is recognized and honored by your angelic guides and by the one who loves you most of all. You make a glorious and joyful difference in the world, and you are loved. That little ditty from the angel Yehudia. A lot of people don't even know there's an angel called Yehudia, but there it is. There it is. All right. Janet, our friend Janet from across the pond. This one is for you there in the beautiful UK. It's the elk. Hey, Haka. Hey, Haka, the elk. The elk says, this is a brand new day. A new chapter has begun. Celebrate that. This is a brand new day. A new chapter in your life is beginning. Honor the chapter that has been. Honor what is currently in the now. And prepare for the next, the new chapter where you're going. Honor that. Prepare for it. Nurture it. Nurture it. All right. I want to make sure that I covered everybody. Barb Van Vliet. This one is for you. You're welcome, Janice. It's the owl, Barb. The owl. The wise old owl. This is a card that says, honor your wisdom. Honor what you know. You know a lot of stuff. You've come a long way, baby. The owl says, honor your inner wisdom. And more than that, Barb, share your story with others. Share your story with others. You're a wise woman. Help others through your own wisdom. Some people will say to me, well, who wants to hear what I've been through? Who wants to know what I just passed through in life? Well, those are the greatest teachers, right? All those things that happen to us are so that we can help somebody else. There you go. Katie Battle. The Archangel Aniel is here for you, Katie. Yes. Here's your daily mantra. This is your homework, Katie. My essence is light. I am what the stars are made of. That's your homework, Katie, to recite that to yourself today. My essence is light. I am what the stars are made of. In fact, you are what the supernova is made of. Tana. Beautiful Tana. At Whimsical Pet Portraits. Love this one. This is Kelly Spencer's favorite, I believe. It's the angel Shamshiel. The mantra of this card is precious. It says, I am free to dance at the party called life. This is another card that says, remember to play, to have joy. And I want to read this to you, Tana. On the day you were born, the stars danced with delight, and the planets of the universe jumped for joy. They did. The angel Shamshiel has come to remind you, Tana, that you are free to choose how you live, and that your life is a reflection of the choices that you make. Choose to play, choose to sing, choose to be joyful, choose to dance. You are free to dance at this party called life. You are celebrated. You are an expression of joy. You are an expression of joy. Kathy Skirmerhorn. Barb is saying, years ago you told me my owl was my totem. You saw her behind me. Amazing how that works, isn't it, Barb? Oh my goodness. Kathy Skirmerhorn. Oh, you're welcome, Tana. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to shine that gorgeous light of yours. Kathy, the Archangel Saint Michael, offering you strength and you courage as you offer others strength and courage. Know that Michael has your back, Kathy, because you so oftentimes have others' backs, right? You're out to help them, to strengthen them, to help them fully realize themselves. Michael says, we've got you. Your angels love you, right? Sometimes we can forget that. Our guardian angels love us. They don't just like us, right? Our guides in spirit love us. Creator loves us. We are an expression of the Creator on the earth plane. We've come here to shine our light, that beautiful light, our uniqueness, our gifts and our talents upon the earth plane. Shine on, shine on. All right, having one last look. Beautiful. So all of you that are just tuning in, remember, the Firebird showed up for each and every one of us with the message, do not be afraid, be alive. And it's with that message that I am going to leave you. Up next is, of course, Polly Jo LeBay. Her show is going on at this moment. And let your light shine, everybody. Don't be afraid, be alive. It's what you came here to do. Sending love to each and every one of you. Have an exquisite day. Shine on.